All eyes on Doge. Big run up to the moon. Whew. Doge still going up. All eyes on Doge. Still big run up to the moon. Keep going up. Going up. All eyes on Doge. Dogecoin. Upward movement in Doge. Dogecoin. Up. All eyes on Doge. Dogecoin. Upward movement in Doge. Dogecoin. 42.69. All eyes on Doge. Dogecoin.
Better late than never. How's everybody doing? Kriss here. Welcome, everybody. We're going to talk about Dogecoin, crypto, what's going on. There's a little bit of news here and there to touch on. Otherwise, it's more the same, bouncing up and down, sideways trading, right? Sideways trading. Everybody's waiting till next week and the Fed meeting. We already know what they're going to say, and it's going to be no change. So we're at that period where it's just kind of boring a little bit. Volume is down, interest is down, but you guys are here and I'm here. So we will talk. I got a poll. Vote on the poll. Are you bullish on Dogecoin? It's either yes or no. There's no in between. It's either yes or no. That's why I didn't give a third option. It's yes or no. Doge chart looks like a spring ready to bounce, Jason. Yes, I agree. I agree with that. Orbison, I'm all in today. You got 20,100 Doge today. Awesome. Yes, I'm here. I had to work. I had a meeting right up till 4 o'clock. And it's just like, I can't start a live stream right at 4 o'clock when I'm in a meeting. So, but we're here. We're here now. So that's good. That's good. EBT, how are you? Doing good? Doing good. Bitcoin 95, just holding on to 95. I think it's going to fail and it's going to come down below. That appears to be what is happening right now in the market. It's sideways as well. ETH, we had a little bit of a run early this morning, but it's coming back. So it's just kind of that, right? It's just kind of that right now. I'm sure somebody's going to come in and they're going to be talking about like virtuals or whatever the other one is up today, right? It's like, why didn't you buy that? And I'm just like, I can't help you. I can't help you. Remember last week it was all Pengu, right? And the pudgy penguins. Well, guess what? One of the biggest losers is this week. Pengu. It happens all the time. So this will be our thing, right? Someone's going to come in and they're going to be talking about Fartcoin or virtuals. And I'm going to be like, I can't help you. I can't help you. It's just like one day it's going to be Doge's day, right? Because that's how it works. One day it's going to be Doge's day. BVDD, I did not get your email. You know what? I probably should have checked my spam because sometimes it ends up there. But I did realize that I didn't get an email from you for yesterday's giveaway, Doge. So try sending it again, and I'll check tonight. I'll check the spam. So MB bought virtual. There you go. But MB, what you didn't say, right? What you didn't say is like, you stupid Dogecoin, you should have bought virtual. That's the stuff that I'm just like, nah. Drip, how are you? Natalie thinks you're bullheaded, Doug. Bullheaded. Yeah, I get that too. I get the same thing. Dogecoin. You're bullish, Weather Girl? Did you vote in the poll? Everybody vote in the poll? Vote in the poll. Good afternoon. Ready to buy some more? Some more? Hey, Charles, how are you? Isabella is super bullish. A lot of us are, and we're just waiting. I know, MB, you got to do better next time. That's how it is on this channel. That's how it is. You've got to be a Harry N6N, right? Or a June, or a Momtaz, right? Because what do I know, right? What do I know? I was late to start, Matt. You'll notice we've only been on for 5 minutes instead of 20 minutes. So never stop being bullish. I know there's a lot of people who are, though. Hey, Compo. Yep. Doge headed. Right. Doge headed. So, hey, what's the big news today is Trump's 100 days, right? Trump in his second term, 100 days old. And he's like got the worst ratings for any president in like 50 years on their first 100 days. And it's just like, who cares? Who cares? But we do have, on the crypto side, well, he did sign a strategic Bitcoin reserve. That's kind of big. He overhauled the SEC, and there's a new SEC chair, and it's no longer Gensler. So if anybody wants to do Gensler heads, emojis, we still have them. Because Gensler's gone. We got Atkins now, and he's pretty bullish on crypto himself. We ended choke point 2.0, and that was basically the government suing like every crypto exchange or project they could for not following the Howey test from 1935. Like, digital assets are supposed to follow some rule that was invented long time ago. I mean, we were in the Great Depression at that time. Pre-World War II. And they're trying to stuff a digital project into a shoebox, and you just can't do that. We pardoned Ross Ulbricht. That was pretty big. Hosted a White House crypto summit. That was pretty big. But then we also had, he launched the Trump meme coin. Not so good. So, hey, 5 out of 6, we're good. The Trump thing, yeah, we covered that to death, and that was just, he'd been better off just not doing that. That still just doesn't look good. Doesn't look good to me. Doesn't look good to a lot of people. So, yeah. But yeah, Trump's 100 days, all the stuff about the border and tariffs and all that stuff. Other people can talk about that. We're just sticking with the crypto part. And actually, the stocks are actually looking pretty good this week and last week. Recovery on stocks looking good, which was crypto as well. I mean, since April 7th, crypto's up pretty well. Some more than others, like Fartcoin, like up 200%. So if you want to be on the Fartcoin bandwagon, it might be a little late now. Bonk has done well. Pepe, others. Doge will have its big day. The SEC delays the decision on Bitwise's Dogecoin ETF application until June 15th. And this was expected. This is what they do, right? They have certain key dates And I've always said it's going to be through the summer anyway. June 15th will probably be another date, right? That'll come and go. Just let the whole thing play out. But that's okay. But meanwhile, we have NASDAQ filing for a rule change to list the 21 shares Doge ETF. So that's kind of interesting that the NASDAQ is going around a different direction to get the 21 shares Doge ETF approved or listed, or I don't know how that's going to work and what the difference on that is going to be. Cointelegraph said 21 shares files a Doge ETF with NASDAQ, but yet NASDAQ is filing with the SEC a proposal to list and trade shares of 21 shares Doge ETF. So I don't know. I'll pay attention and I'll see, because again, I wasn't expecting any ETFs for Dogecoin to start trading anytime soon. But they're doing something a little different here, so we'll keep our eye on that. Meanwhile, we've got this Doge and Donuts event in Orlando for those that happen to be around Florida. And there's a lot of cool things going on with that. So we'll just keep watching that. And meanwhile, 123% liquidation imbalance. So on this, basically what we have is CoinGlass showing that traders are betting we're stunned with $3 million worth of Doge being wiped out, mostly on the short side, the shorts getting liquidated. So we have had long leverage trades as well getting liquidated. Mostly these numbers are down from what we see in a more volatile period, because again, we're just kind of going sideways. But there's going to be traders, and then the traders who bet short on Doge lost almost $1 million, $720,160. And when you're just trading sideways and shorts are getting taken out, that's a good day to me. That's a good day to me. Doge diverges from Bitcoin as traders eye a May upside. So essentially what we're having is we're having more traders now betting on Dogecoin going up than going down. So essentially there's a lot more long leverage trades being made than shorts, which means they're bullish on Dogecoin too. They're bullish on Dogecoin. So that's what's going on. I am having a beverage today because I worked today. It was a long day. If you saw me on my video this morning, I had my collared shirt on and I was like looking all professional because I had meetings like off and on all day. But now I can relax. Cheers, everybody. This is another one of my Yingling lagers here. Buying American. Don't want to be paying no tariffs. All right, what'd I miss? What did I miss? Pax Cat the King is here. Almost won a giveaway yesterday. That would have been funny. Doge to 20 cents. Like the stream, people. Yeah, not more than half of you don't like the stream. Huh. You've been putting a bit behind the AI narrative. Could go big. Good luck with that. There's a bigger symmetrical triangle pattern on Doge. I suppose we could do that. That would be there. This one wouldn't be so symmetrical. It's coming down at a greater. Yeah, that's not really symmetrical, but it's close. Something like that. We can get rid of that one. Close enough. Oh, look at that. Charlotte's here too. Huh. Pex Cat the King and Charlotte. Both in the chat at the same time. Wow. Nick is bullish. Everybody else vote in the poll. Did we vote in the poll? $119 votes so far. It's looking good. Yeah, coincidence, right, Charlotte? Total coincidence. Miguel, you've been holding 65,000 Doge for 4 years. You have no choice but to be bullish. Yeah. I will always like Trump. He's funny. Stonks. Hey, you know, stonks are still, there's still money to be made in stonks. So Bruce is posting on the Weather Girl account, but yet Monica, oh, you guys, Weather Girl being on an iPad hog. You guys, where in the world are you guys now? Hey, Bitcoiner, Doge 2.0. Elon's following it on X. Nope. Never heard of it. And Elon most likely is not following it on X. Most likely that is not true. So someone's trying to make money off of Dogecoin with some Doge 2.0 thing. It's not real. It's not Dogecoin. So whatever that is, not a thing. Wasn't House of Doge supposed to announce their entire boardroom? I know, right? And KrissPax is president. I'm waiting for that announcement that I am the president of the House of Doge. That would be a surprise to me, but I'd like to hear it, right? Why not, right? Tell me I'm the president. Tell me I'm the president. I know, they're taking their time. Tito's and Red Bull. Having fun in Daytona. That's where you guys are. Yes, Daytona. Enjoy your time there. Thank you, Weather Girl. I don't always look sharp. Sometimes I'm kind of, let's say, comfortable, right? Sometimes I'm a little comfortable. I panicked and thought there was no live. I know, I had a meeting right up till 4 o'clock. I just couldn't get my shit together here to be right on at 4 because of, you know, I'm still a working man. I still have a job. I got meetings and stuff. So, yeah. Yeah, 15 minutes. Yeah, close enough. Nope, no Modelo right now, Isabella. I finished that case off and I didn't want to pay tariffs. No sale on Modelo. Yinglings were on sale. Buy American. Do you know, again, that this is the original amber beer? And also America's oldest brewery is Yingling. Yingling. It doesn't sound American, but it is. And we have a nice warm sunny day in Boston today, 80 degrees, beautiful. I had drip this morning. Wow. Drip. Rigged. Rigged. Annika, how are you? In the next bull run, do you think price will be higher than 2024 all-time high? We see that every subsequent bull market, it's a higher high. However, this bull market isn't over yet. So a 2024 all-time high of 48 cents wasn't as high as 2021's 73 cents, which makes me think we're not done yet with this bull market. So in the next bull run, which is still in this bull market in the 4-year cycles, I still think Doge is going higher and will go higher than the 48 cents that we saw back in November, December timeframe. So that would follow the whole 4-year cycle scenario through, and I'm not giving up on that. I'm not giving up on that. So that's where I am. Work, that 4-letter word. I work 1 to 2 days a week now, so I'm semi-retired. Yeah, I am not there yet. I've got, I don't know. A friend of mine is retiring next month. And he's the same age as I am. And he's retiring. And he's like, yeah, I'm good. And I'm like, God, I'm working on all these great things, though. And I've got a great group of people I work with, exciting projects. Somewhere along the line, I'm just going to have to say enough. But right now, it's all right. It's all right. I'll never retire from this, though. This is too much fun. Charlotte, I know we need a meetup. And right now it's going to be in Boston. We need something to happen, though, to get that meetup to happen. But it will be Boston. Yeah, everybody who voted, hit the like button too, please. We had 140 votes. Time is now, bought at 15. Why not? I don't know her. I see that. Too many good things coming. Yep. No mini tank. It's just up and down, up and down. It's not tanking. Just sideways trading. Up and down all day. That's not a tank. I know, John. I'm really surprised by your comments here because, I mean, yes, are there other coins that have gone up more? I mean, you pick any period of time, and some coins do better than others. Just look at the first 3 weeks of November 2024, and Dogecoin outperformed everything then. So just because a fart coin has done something over the past 3 weeks that outperforms Dogecoin, I mean, pick your period of time. Overall, most likely Dogecoin's going to outperform all of those. It just now is not the time. Dogecoin is not running right now, but it will. Heading home tomorrow, guys. All right. El Presidente. He's doing all right, I think. You know, Elon not focusing on it anymore. We shouldn't have to rely on him. I mean, really, there's so many other things going on with Dogecoin outside of Elon Musk. Now, if Elon does do something, that would be awesome. Elon doesn't like the Pepe memes more than the Doge memes. No, that was a point in time where he had this online game character. It wasn't in any way, shape, or form supporting a Pepe token, right? Soon, President Kriss won't have to work anymore. Exactly. I'm not wearing pants. You guys have no idea. You have no idea, John. You'll catch the beginning later, KB, all right? You have no idea. But what I will show you, though, just because today's one of those days where it was nice outside, and once I, finished my meeting, I was like, okay, here's what I did. I took off the socks. There you go. Barefoot. Look at that. So I'll give you that. Anybody who has a foot fetish, you just saw my foot. Oh. You guys have pensions. Who has a pension anymore? Pensions. Wow. Lucky for you guys. Pensions. Yeah, right. What's a pension? Exactly. We still need to do a Doge dinner, but not at Kriss's house. Not at Kriss's house. Isabella's going to buy me a case of Modelo if Doge hits $1. We'll be having a fun party. Doge hits $1. Anything crazy today going on? There's this ETF stuff going on that we're just NASDAQ files for a rule change to list the 21 shares Doge ETF. That's kind of a big deal. The Bitwise one was delayed until June 15th. But this 21 shares one, that looks to be something kind of interesting. So we're watching that. When Doge hits $1, we'll all have pensions, right? We'll all have pensions. Postal workers, police, teachers, pensions. Yeah, most companies don't give pensions anymore. Exactly. But good for you guys. There's never been anything new with X using crypto, John, and I've been very consistent about this, and you've heard me say this for the past year and a half. X is eventually going to start X money, their X payments, most likely this fall, and it's not going to have crypto when it launches. I've been saying this for a year and a half. So it shouldn't be anything new, and it shouldn't be anything you get disappointed about, but it's going to happen anyway. People are going to be like, no Dogecoin. Blah. And what I'm telling you, when it launches, it's not going to have Dogecoin. It's going to be fiat to start with. And that's going to be like a phase 2. So you have to give it time. Too much info. I know. OnlyFans. You screenshotted the foot. Of course you did, right? People pay for that kind of stuff. I walked away and came back with feet on my TV. I'm just showing you guys that I'm kind of relaxed here. I'm relaxed. Party in Vegas for a $1 Doge. Somebody might have one, but I'm doing mine here in Boston. Doing it in Boston. Charlotte thinks the $2 Dogecoin party will be in Vegas. You'll have a pension when the time comes. Lowboy has a pension, 31 years, and the local 15C operating engineers. Nice. Nice. All eyes on pensions. Kriss's foot will be on Doge Hub. Red Bull has a pension. Your pension got froze. Oh. Natalie's a retired state worker, has a pension. Military still gives pensions. And I'm stuck in a nasty traffic jam in Houston. Please tell Pax Cat to drink a cold one for me. Ah, traffic. That's the worst. Sorry, Ann. But hey, we passed the time listening to KrissPax Live. I keep telling my son he needs to get a job with a pension. So now he's thinking of following his dad's footsteps and taking the police test. Interesting. Interesting. Well, good luck with that. All eyes on feet. Just telling you guys I'm relaxed. That's all. Did anyone ask what a pension is so I don't have to be the first? Christian? It's something that companies used to do, but many state employers and federal employers have offered pensions. And basically, it's an enticement to get you to stay working. And they invest money in an account for you so that when you do retire, that account then pays you on an annual basis in your retirement. That's a pension. Now, you can also, feed some money on your own into an IRA. And there are some companies that actually give pensions and also offer 401ks with matching. I mean, they want you to stay. The companies want you to stay with them. It costs them more if you leave the company and go work for someone else to bring someone in new, to train them, right? They want workers that just do their job consistently through their entire career, and they offer a pension for that. But there's less and less pensions in company world. They're just relying on you to do your own IRAs. Some offer 401k plans. They'll do matching contributions sometimes, stuff like that. So this bull market, we're not going to see Doge to $1. We don't know, Zpar. Once Doge gets running, we don't know how high it's going to go. Yes, Annika, I've been talking about all of the big catalysts coming for Dogecoin for months. And any one of them could be a game changer for Dogecoin. And we'll continue to talk about them. Everything from the ETFs to the House of Doge to Tesla to X payments, X money, Doge OS, developers building on Doge. It was always going to be delayed, Ramon. It's not a big deal. I said that right from the start, that the ETF approval goes through a process. There's 3 deadlines. The first 2 are hardly ever approved. We just had the first one. So it wasn't delayed. It just, they didn't approve it on the first deadline. And I said that they wouldn't. So now we'll go to the second deadline and it won't get approved. And everyone will get all upset, but I'm saying it's not going to get approved. And then maybe a third one, and then it'll wait to the third. So we have to be patient and wait. Pax foot coin on base. Was Elon being in politics restricting him from having influence over Doge? No, the X payments thing was always going to take a long time, Matt. And I always said it was going to be the fall. And even that was even before Elon was doing Department of Government Efficiency. So, no. He's just been really busy doing that Doge thing where he hasn't been doing his other typical meme stuff. Adam is in traffic in Akron, Ohio. My foot is a cell signal. What's the safe word? I wish I could take my pension and invest it in Doge. They will charge me a foot if I try to withdraw. Oh boy has an annuity along with a pension. Yeah, they want you to stay. No, seeing a foot on the Doge stream is a bottom signal. Holy fans. Orbison cracking a Guinness. Cheers. This foot thing is going to be going for a while, I guess. Yeah, all for good fun, right? Or it turns into one of those channels, right? Hey, you know, when Doge is boring and I'm not getting the viewership, right? I got to do something, right? Got to do something to get the viewership up. Maybe it's the foot thing. Maybe it's the foot thing. How do I trade Dogecoin on Robinhood? It's the easiest place to buy and sell Doge is Robinhood. Easiest place. So when you go into Robinhood, just search for Dogecoin. There's a search thing. Search Dogecoin. It'll come up. Click on it and hit buy. It's as easy as that. Now, you got to have buying power already on Robinhood. So whatever you have in buying power, just use that or some of that. To buy some Doge. Yep. Doge is in the red. Bitcoin dropped below 95, like I said it would. At the beginning of the stream, I said, yeah, it looks like we're going to drop below 95. We did. So, yeah, Bitcoin is in the red as well. So is Cardano and Hedera and Sheeb and BNB and VeChain and XRP. So it's not just Doge. If $5 Doge, it'll be a Saudi party. Or we'll just all go to Dubai, right? Go to Dubai. A Doge. Yeah, see, that's my goal in life, Charlotte, is just to keep you laughing. I should have more likes because I showed my foot. I should have much more likes. Come on, guys. Much more likes. It's hot in the UK now. All your windows are open. My neighbors are probably wondering what's making me laugh so much. If they only knew. Oh, that's good. Oh, for transferring Doge to other people, Daniel? Yes, you can do that as well. You can transfer Doge to and from Robinhood. Yes. All you need is their wallet. And from your you click on Doge and you'll have, that the screen, you'll have the Doge screen. It'll say buy and sell there, but that's not what you want to do, right? You want to scroll down a little bit more there. Here, I'll make it big. I'll make me big. Now I'm not going to show my foot big. Just me big. There we go. And you'll see right there, there's a button called send. And you just hit that send button right there. And then you can take a snapshot of a QR code, or you can hit enter manually, and then you just type in the Doge wallet address there that you want to send to, or you copy and paste it from their email or something like that. And that's how you send on Robinhood. Okay? Easy to do. We have an FTSE 100 in the UK called a FTSE. When you're taking big profits, did you take one big chunk out or did you do a series of smaller? I started with some smaller ones. And then as we got through January, it was looking pretty iffy after the Trump token. And then he started talking about tariffs, and I needed to buy this house. And so then I started liquidating larger positions, like for Jasmy, when Jasmy was at 3 cents, I sold it all. 3 million Jasmy all in one sale, just done. Because at that time, that was on a Saturday, February 1st. And the fear of the tariffs was causing the markets to go down. And I was like, yep, I'm not messing with this. I need to book my profits now. So I did a whole series of large liquidations there. $10,000 limit buy executed. Nay, just got 10,000 more Dogecoin. Awesome. And now you're out of buying power for the next few weeks. That's how it goes. Oh, good luck with your entry point there. Again, we've been tracking these higher lows, right? That's what these white lines are. From 15.3 to 15.6 to 16.99 to 17.3 to 17.4, right? Higher lows on the dips. And now we're going to follow this new triangle here and see how we trade. If it breaks down below with big red candles, that is a buying opportunity. But May couldn't wait here, and he's just like, he had his limit order set here to buy on this dip, and he bought. You see the red candles? Look at that on a 30-minute chart. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 consecutive red candles. He bought. With Bitcoin also dipping below 95K. So will it go lower? It might. Will it turn around and bounce back up like it's done all day? Maybe. But if you don't buy at all and you're waiting for a lower price and it turns around and goes higher, then you lose out. So Doge is cheap. No, not really big head and shoulders. You can't really, this is just up and down sideways action. I know, Megal. Slowly creeping up. I'm waiting for the volume to kick in. And the big move up over $1.50. But yeah, somebody just bought some at $1.39. So that's the current price. We'll see how that goes. It'll probably be back to $1.32, $1.31. I'm patient. I will take Doge under 20 all day. YOLO. Can I explain how minting Doge is a good thing? 10,000 Doge minted a minute. AR, yes. So Dogecoin is a proof of work cryptocurrency. As a proof of work cryptocurrency, let's compare it to Solana, right? Solana is proof of stake. Solana can mint new tokens whenever they want. Doge is on a steady minting schedule of 10,000 new Doge every minute. Solana has actually minted more new Solana tokens over the past 3 or 4 years than Dogecoin. Most people don't know that. Same with Algorand. Algorand has minted way, way more on a percentage basis over the past 4 years than Doge. Everyone complains about Dogecoin and this 10,000 new Doge, but on a percentage basis, because there's 1.49 billion Dogecoin in circulation, 10,000 Doge is not that much. And if you start looking at like Solana and Algorand, proof of stake cryptocurrencies, they've been minting more than Dogecoin. And mostly when they mint new ones, it's going to themselves, right? It's not like Doge's proof of work where the new Doge is actually going to the miners who are validating the transactions on the blockchain, keeping the blockchain safe and secure. You want that. That is good for a proof of work cryptocurrency. Same with Bitcoin, same with Litecoin, Ethereum Classic, a few others, all work that way, proof of work. But you got projects like XRP, you have no idea when they're inflating their coin count, right? And where it goes. They're not public with it, that's for sure. Dogecoin, you know what's happening. And then Elon Musk says that by having 10,000 new Dogecoin coming into circulation, it's actually going to the miners. The miners will sell on periodic basis in order to pay the bills, your utility costs, or updating the rigs or whatever they need to do, right? They try and sell at a time when it'll have the least impact on the price. But sometimes they need to take profits. I get that. But Elon Musk says that that's actually good for Dogecoin as a proof of work cryptocurrency that wants to do multiple transactions, from micro transactions to large transactions, and have those to be able to settle quickly because people will be more apt to spend their Dogecoin than they will their Bitcoin. Bitcoin is a store of value, more like a digital gold. Dogecoin, people are more willing to spend because it's like an e-cash, a digital cash. And if you see it in that light, that 10,000 Doge minted every minute makes sense. Doge will moon. It's heavily undervalued. I don't know how anyone can admit that. Can't admit that. Selling right now is more risky than buying the dips because you don't know. You could sell and say, oh, I'm going to buy back in at 15 cents. Well, what if it doesn't go down to 15 cents? And then you've sold and you're out of the game. And that's why you love Doge as proof of work and you dislike the proof of stake. That's it. But people don't talk about that. Solana, Algorand, many others. Their inflation is higher on a percentage basis than Dogecoin. Yet Dogecoin is the one that keeps getting the knock, mostly because it's 10,000 Dogecoin. Oh, have you seen how much Solana has been minted over the past 4 years? Yeah, if you can get paid in Dogecoin, take it. Can ETH change back from proof of stake to proof of work? It could, but they won't. Because now, as a proof of stake, they have full control. I don't think they would change it back. They're trying to increase the speed, and that will just decrease it. Hey, Tim, I honestly think this cycle we're going to see mainstream adoption of crypto for daily use by the average person. I don't know if we're going to get to mainstream yet, Tim. I don't see it as mainstream yet. And I'm very pro crypto, but not this cycle. Not for daily use by the average person. I don't think so. Hey, Nate, I have some thousands of dollars on certificate. Would be better to get Robinhood Gold and keep it there. CERT is only getting 4%, but the money is tied for a long time. If you're getting 4%, at this point, probably not a bad idea. If you put it onto Robinhood Gold, if you really want to keep it there, I mean, do you need the money for anything? I mean, that's the main thing, right? Do you need to access it at all? Because you can quickly transfer it back from Robinhood Gold to your bank. And you pay a nominal monthly fee for Robinhood Gold. You get a few other little perks with Robinhood Gold. But it's already there. And you're saying you're just going to keep it on Robinhood? What I would do is I would just keep that there, as part of your overall portfolio. And then any additional monies you make, instead of putting it into that, then you do Robinhood Gold. Something like that. How many viable blockchains will there be once the dust settles? I don't know. Those older ones, the ghost chains, they're still around. They're still around. So I know they never, especially Solana, they never talk about that. But you can just see the number of Solana tokens from 2021 to 2022 to 2023 to now. It's a lot. Someone just bought 10,000, yes. But it's not that 10,000, because that 10,000 went to a miner and was distributed directly to a miner's wallet. So what he bought was 10,000 Doge sitting on an exchange. So that's what he bought. Is there a chance an ETF application will be rejected? Good question. I think we've got, between these two, 21 shares and Bitwise. And then we've got Grayscale and we've got Rex Osprey. Oh, there's a bit of a dip right now going on. Why would the SEC reject an ETF application? If technically there's something wrong with the way it operates, that would be the only reason I could see it getting rejected. Harry, you're going to diamond hand your 99 Doge. Awesome. I know that's the thing now, right? You see on Robinhood, you see that you say you're going to commit it to Robinhood Gold and getting the 4%, but it's sitting there as buying power. And you're going to be like, I should just buy some crypto with it. That's why you have a mix, right? That's why you have a portfolio that's distributed, right? Diversified. So having some that's in a fixed 4%, not a bad idea. Bruce, you just bought more at 17.8 and now it's down to 17.6. Yeah, that happens. This fall, you're not going to care. That's what I think. Not going to matter. That's what happened to you. You had a lot sitting in Robinhood for that interest for Robinhood Gold, and then it just didn't stay there that long. Yep. Exactly. You see it there as buying power. You just can't resist, right? You can't resist. But hey, all it takes is one spike in Dogecoin and it blows away that interest you would have gotten in Robinhood Gold, right? Just blows that away. Even at 17.8 though, Bruce, it lowers your average. So, yep, that's a good thing. Yeah, a dip. There's a dip going on right now. Now, will it drop below 17.4? That was our last dip that we had yesterday. We would like it not to. Let's see if 17.5 holds, and then it'll be another higher low. It'll be another higher low. That's what we want to see. Higher lows. So let's see if that holds. Keep our streak going of higher lows. Christian? Don't know. I can't answer that. Good night. Heading out to dinner. Good night. Heading out to dinner. Copycat. You guys. Say the same thing. Oh. I decided to stop swing trading Doge and looking at the bigger picture of wanting to make sure I was in Doge when it goes on a run, which we never know when that's going to happen. So I made enough swing trading. I added to my Doge stack and I was like, okay, I'm good. Now I'm just going to buy on dips and hold through the fall, see what happens, and not do swing trading. So that's what I'm doing right now. So this dip here, I mean, it's Bitcoin too, dipping here. So again, not just Doge. Mother Girl reminds everyone on her way out to dinner to like and subscribe. You knew as soon as you bought more, it would go down. Just buy. Exactly. Did Trump say something? Not that I know of. This is just buying and selling, most likely. He's talking at an Air National Guard base in Michigan. He just arrived there and just started speaking, but don't see anything else. Truth Social explores the launch of a utility token and digital wallet for subscriptions and rewards. So that's what Trump was alluding to. It could be a crypto token built on Truth Social. Interesting. Huh. So that's the new token that people were talking about, maybe Trump minting. It would be for Truth Social. Interesting. Hey, CDC. India, Pakistan wouldn't cause a big drop in Bitcoin. I mean, that's been brewing for the past week or more. How long will it take to 10x your money on Robinhood Gold? How long do you have to live? And then some. Well, as long as those tariffs are still out there, there's uncertainty. As soon as that becomes a fixed thing, whatever it ends up being, then that goes away. That's what I think. I think still it's that uncertainty of the tariffs is still hanging out there. When Doge reaches 40 cents again, will you take profits? I don't know, Michael. It depends on the time, what's going on. Seems like a good time to maybe take a little more. I won't be all my Doge. I'll never sell all my Doge. You never know what's going to happen. But might take a little. For those who just joined, Pax feed on OnlyFans. You're going to keep your Doge on your Ledger Nano for years. You know, that's how many people have made huge money in crypto, is just putting it in a cold storage wallet and forgetting about it for years. The expectation is crypto will continue to go up over the years. I'll see you in 2028, 2029, right? And then we'll see where we are. I know we don't need any more Trump tokens. And what is what's a Truth Social token going to, I mean, why? Not another dump, Xena, just up and down trading. That's what I think. It's everything. It's not just Doge. I mean, look at Bitcoin, right? Big red candles. Algorand, XRP, you know, so it's everything, not just Doge. The whole market is doing this red candle thing. Nope, Niels, we just checked the news. I don't see anything. I think it's just up and down action. I don't see anything. I mean, if people are acting negatively toward Truth Social creating a token, I mean, Trump is saying things like, I'm honored to be here at Selfridge Air National Guard Base with the men and women of the 127th Wing of the Michigan Air National Guard. MasterCard adds crypto stablecoin settlement support. Stablecoins! Yeah, it's like Trump media is considering launching a utility token. People don't like that. People don't like that. Yeah, tomorrow we'll be back in the green. Exactly, Miguel. That's how it's going right now. Up and down. Yeah, 94.4 now. And again, with Bitcoin, it's also been a series of higher lows on the dips. So we'll see whether that holds. No, I don't really want to do that. This is a Yingling lager, made in America. The bears are trying to buy low before the Doge storm. Yeah. If you think this is a big drop, you should have been buying bonds. Buy bonds. Buy bonds. right? That's the way to get rich. Buy your Dogecoin, stick it on a ledger, and forget about it. For a cycle or two, everyone gets all caught up in like the day-to-day price action, but the money in crypto is mostly made long-term storage. Remember 2021, I bought Doge for 2 cents. Still a higher low, 1745. Did not yet hit. It's like 1739 we hit yesterday. So it's still a higher low. We've negated the bottom of this sloping support line though. So we're going to have to fix that a bit. Let's see whether that holds. That's a beauty thing about technical analysis. You just move your lines, right? Just move your lines. Zach Dagger, hello. You're about to sell your baby. The 2011 Mustang GT. Well, you had fun with it, right? Patience. Grasshopper. Hassan, the Pi Network is not a good thing, dude. Good luck, though, but it's not a good thing. Maybe someone needs to make a cold wallet that disallows withdrawals, right? It's got its own built-in honeypot mechanism, right? To make you not do something stupid. Kyle, you still have a bag of ETH from 3K? One day it'll get back. Hopefully. ETH. Wow. So, yeah, it was up at 3K here in January. Could have bought on one of these dips, right? Who knew that it would drop all the way down to 1,400? Appears to have bottomed there, though, and it's starting a slow recovery, but it's going to take time. ETH is not going to go crazy. I don't see that happening. That seems to have been the dip there, 1745. Right there. Yeah, Annika, I wish you were here too. I took my first profits in end of November at 42 cents and had a whole video there at the end of November that I made about taking profits. Even if you think it's still going to go up, it's a good idea to take some profits. Hassan, please stop typing Pi Network. This is the end. Bonds, only bonds. Bonds. We can still hit 16.5 and be in an upward channel on the 3-month chart. Well, I don't have a 3-month chart, but that's zoomed out way too much. We're still up for April, though. Yeah, I don't want to see it 16.5. That turns us to red for the month of April. That would be bad. That would be bad. Yeah, let's not do that. We will see 16. So we have some bears. Short term. Right. Just move your lines. Exactly, Sunshine. You saw me do it live. Just move the line. That's how technical analysis works, right? You make it say what you want it to say. Eventually, Dogecoin will skyrocket. Pax Cat the King is still here. Awesome. So that's a good, Matt, that's a good strategy there. You've got a good amount of Dogecoin on Robinhood. That's for profits, but you'll be accumulating more into your cold storage wallet. You added some peak and some say. Peak is about 13.5 right now. A little bit of a dip. 13.5. It's kind of been going steady for the past week. How about say? I haven't looked at say in a while. Say's been trending down since Monday, down to 21 cents now. But yeah, since April 7th, it's up 60%. Yeah, I somewhere up here, 32 cents or so, probably right in that range. Because I did have some of this. I just didn't mark it. Yeah, look at Bitcoin's chart. Just red candles down on Bitcoin. Scene of 94.4 holds. What's up, Stickman? Boss is buying the dip. Charlotte's going to get rich on bonds. Bonds. Mr. T, you're a lurker, but you still hit the like button. Appreciate that. Aerodrome, I don't follow it. I don't follow Aerodrome. $0.62. It's kind of following the market right now. It had a nice little run here last week. Since April 7th low, it's up 123%. Again, April 7th was the time to be buying. It was all April 7th. That's when everybody should have gone all in. Who knew, right? That's when the Trump tariff fears were at its max. But I did buy Dogecoin on the second dip at 13.8 on April 8th. So I didn't get the bottom, but I got close on the second dip on the 8th at 13.8. Yeah, nice dip there. So like I just showed, I last bought on April 8th. I have been using all of my extra money that I have right now to pay my taxes and remaining bills from my house, a house move. So I won't start accumulating new funds to start buying on dips probably till the end of May. So just got no dry powder right now. $0.18 tomorrow. Probably will go back up. In May, yes, I will be doing a May price prediction video on Thursday, May 1st. So watch for that. Let's go. When will Doge pump? I wish I knew, Premsty. I wish I knew. The thing is, you just have to be ready. Same with bonds. You just have to be ready. Bonds. Decent entry-level wallet hardware. I mean, the Ledger, I've had this for a number of years. It is kind of pretty easy to use. Pretty easy to use. Ledger Live, plug this in, transfer, unplug it, done. Pretty easy. It's a wallet address, just like anything else in crypto. I did not get a new car, just the house. That was enough. That was big. That was big, was the house. And we're slowly going to go through room by room and get some furniture and repaint and do some window coverings, things like that. That's all going to take time. But I didn't need a new car. My car's not that old. So car's in good shape. I mean, if I had an extra $1 million, and if I sold like at the peak in late November, if I sold everything then, could I be driving a Ferrari around now? Probably. I would, though. I would. Hey, Victor, I'm well. How are you? Yeah, if the M2 global money supply indicator, if it keeps going up, crypto should go up as well. Does tend to follow. I know. I just paid my quarterly tax bill on this house. Ouch. It's almost like having a mortgage. Just the tax bill on this house. Your May price prediction is 25 cents, boss. It's not bad. PaxCat gets A5 stake when Doge hits $1. Wow. He likes like frozen shrimp. That's like his favorite. Is frozen shrimp. Not even cooked. He doesn't like it cooked. He likes it frozen. That's a treat for PaxCat. Anthony, sir. Good day to you. How are you doing? My May price prediction is Dogecoin will do Dogecoin things. Frozen shrimps. I know. That cat. Frozen shrimps. It's his favorite thing. Is Doge dead? Yep, Maxim. Doge is dead. No, PaxCat is not precious. Not precious at all. But he deserves to be spoiled every now and then. Nice day for Bond. DB holding and accumulating until the autumn. That's my plan. Duh. That was yesterday's word, Anthony. Yep. Doge is dead. Rip Doge. Hello, Siraj. How are you? Welcome. We've been watching a little sell-off here late this afternoon. And again, it's not just Dogecoin, Bitcoin, ETH, XRP. It's like all of crypto. So not just Doge. Pax Cat will not be at the Dollar Doge party. No, 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 no. He'll stay home. Duh. Exactly, Harry. That's what it got you. I wish I could accumulate more, had a bunch of unexpected expenses. That happens. So no dry powder. Yep. You don't want to go into debt. Take care of your expenses. Hey, Yeely. For people that have dry powder on the side, now should they wait until Kriss has dry powder at the end of May, start buying more Doge? I mean, if Boss's price prediction comes true for May and Doge goes up to 25 cents, then from there you're buying on the dips from 25 cents and you might not get 17.5 cent Doge. So that's up to you. That's up to you to decide when you want to buy on dips. Don't follow me. I tell you when I'm buying, but that doesn't mean it's the absolute best price or best time. CURR. Won't be a real party without Pax Cat and the frozen shrimps. Don't want to risk Charlotte smuggling the cat out. Agreed. Agreed, Ryan. Blake, you've been getting compliments on your Doge hat. Awesome. It's a great way to spread the word of Dogecoin. Yeah, Anthony, we know how you feel. Bullish has been my word the past few days. And I think I used it again maybe a week ago, week and a half ago. Just having fun. Just having fun. But I had some negative ones too. It wasn't all positive, Anthony. You can look on my channel and you can see. Go to my videos and you'll see, is Dogecoin in a bear market? We had blood in the streets. Remember that one? Dogecoin, blood in the streets, tariff wars, ugly Monday, crypto crash. Remember those? It's not all positive, dude. I say it like it is. But right now, the patterns are looking bullish. Doesn't mean there can't be dips. When you zoom out and you look at the bigger picture, we're still up. Still up. No, I don't think India, Pakistan has much of an influence on the price of Bitcoin and Dogecoin. Exactly, TB. That's what I do. People say things that aren't true, and I have to prove them wrong. Any good swing trading? Maybe, Jay. This could be a good swing trade opportunity here. Buy on the dip. Price comes up. Sell. Wait for it to drop back down. Just a little slice of your portfolio. You could do that. Try that out. What? Kriss believes in Dogecoin. Duh. Exactly. 13 cents was the bottom. That's what I thought. Some guy was convinced it was 12 and a half. Remember? We charted that out. Remember? We charted that out. And I was like, nope. And I bought it 13.8 right there. Because to me, that was the second dip and it was going to go higher, and it did. So the 12 and a half cents that was charted here, nope. I put an X there. It's like, nope, negated. Not going to 12 and a half. The ABCD pattern, negated. Nope. Yes, May 1st, we're getting a May price prediction video. It is coming. It is coming. So anyway, yeah, that's how that played out. It was like, to me, that was, obviously that on April 7th was the bottom when it touched like 13. I was sleeping at the time. It was like 1 a.m. here when that happened. I was sound asleep. But I caught it on the next day on the dip, and I bought. Any other swing trades, Jay? Not that I'm looking at. I was thinking of trying to do a Trump token swing, but I missed it. 12.5 is Thursday, May 1st. We have to wait until Thursday to prove that wrong. I don't know why Thursday, but okay. Christoph, you used your lottery winnings to buy some Doge. Lucky bought some more Doge. We're not in a bear market, Red Bull. They're just dips. Still not an overall bear market. Bitcoin did not go to 69K. Just sort of an extended dip, in my opinion. So when you buy crypto and add to it before 1 year, do you start over on capital gains tax? No, it's just every crypto has its own buy price. Some of your crypto is long-term, some is short-term. He said in the chat it would be 12.5 on Thursday. Oh yeah, most recently. But this was like 3 weeks ago. And that didn't happen 3 weeks ago. So he still thinks the 12.5 is in play. I don't see anything in the charts that says we're going anywhere near 12.5. That would just be such a huge dip. That would be a huge trip, almost a 30% drop. So for Bitcoin, what would a 30% drop be in Bitcoin from here? 69K. Even lower. 30% drop would be about $66,000 Bitcoin. That's not happening. Not happening. But hey, is he shorting Doge? Is he trading it? No, he's just yapping his mouth. Anybody can say anything. Go ahead, Sunshine. Exactly. Don't think Bitcoin will drop below 88 or 90. I agree. Yeah, expecting the Celtics to dispose of the Magic tonight. But there's some good series in the middle. That Heat game was I just saw what the score was at halftime, and I was like, they didn't even show up. They gave up. Totally gave up. Oh, happy Tuesday. Go Celtics. Yes. I'll be watching that later tonight after dinner. Swing Melania. Maybe. That could be a good one to swing. Back down to 41 cents. Yeah, it came up to 56. It may not be done dropping, though. This chart does not look good. This does not look good at all. This thing's going down lower. There's no support here. It's at least going to go to like 38 cents, maybe even down to 37, 36. There's like no support. And that's its bottom. I think it's going down there. Hey, good luck with swinging with Melania, right? Good luck with that. But yeah, this chart doesn't look good. I'm not even tempted to buy a dip on that thing. Not even tempted. Even if I had cash to buy, it wouldn't be that. Oh, for the bear market when it arrives. Gotcha, Red Bull. I know, Doug, and people like to do it all the time. But hey, I've been doing this for a long time myself. I can take it. Michael, you're in Northern Ohio? Hey, if it's the Cavs and the Celtics, that'll be an awesome finals. So, I mean, it said 394 on his chart. That was the fib line, the 1.618 line. It has hit that fib line 2 of 2 last 2 cycles. So, I don't know. That's what it looked like to me. Yeah, Anthony, we know you're a bear. But I am much more of a bull. And you're correct. Maybe too bullish sometimes. Timberwolves looking strong. I wouldn't even take Melania token for free. You just get disappointed again. Yeah. I mean, I did bad enough buying the Trump tokens. To buy Melania? Oh. That was just a bad project from the start. All right, gang. That's what we got for Doge. Hey, look. 17.5 cents. dip buying opportunity. Will it drop any lower tonight, or are we going to recover back up? Will Bitcoin come back below 94, or will it recover back up to 95? We'll be watching that tonight. We'll be live again tomorrow, so join in. Overall, markets aren't that bad. It's up and down. It is up and down. So hope everyone has a great evening. We'll see you next time.
Dogecoin, which started as a complete joke, has like skyrocketed to not a joke anymore. It hit an all-time high of almost 10 cents yesterday, but it was so minuscule you wouldn't have understood why you have millions of shares.
Didn't Elon tweet that too?
And arguably, the most entertaining outcome and the most ironic outcome would be that Dogecoin becomes the currency of Earth in the future.